Starting out with my brows, I'm taking the shade from the Lorac Pro palette, the color Sable, which is sort of a dark brown with reddish undertones. So I'm going to pick that up on my eyeliner brush. It's an angled one. And the one I'm using is from Sony Akashic. It's in one of their, basically all my brushes come from sets, and most of them are limited edition, but any eyeliner will work. I'm starting at the bottom and filling them in from the bottom, then going upward, curving down. And Emma Watson doesn't have a really high arch, but that's what's most natural to mine, so I'm going to continue on with my brows. But if you want to stay right on par with her look, you could just kind of mute your eyebrow angle to a less severe one. But I'm just going to fill my brows in. She has great brows. They're always perfectly groomed and lovely looking. Alright, so onto the rest of my eye. I'm going to take from, basically all the colors that I'm using today, eyeshadow wise, are going to be from the Lorac palette. So from the Lorac palette, I'm going to be taking the color Cream, which is this nice cream color, and I'm going to take that on an eyeshadow brush and brush that along my lids. She doesn't have much eyeshadow going because it's a pretty natural look, so I'm just going to put this nice base down, and she does have a little taupe in her crease, so I'm going to pop that on next. But this is what her lids generally look like in this photo. And then I'm going to take my blending brush from Sony Akashic. And by the way, the brush that I used for my cream eyeshadow was also from the same collection that I'm using for the blending brush, both by Sony Akashic. And I'm going to take this color called Taupe from their Lorac palette and tap off the extra. And that's just going to go in my crease, just for a little bit of definition. And that is basically all there is to the eyeshadow. One more thing that I forgot was her highlight on her brow bone, and I'm going to be taking, instead of this palette, I'm going to take from my Coastal Scents palette. I'm going to pick up a more shimmery one I want from the Lorac. This is called Flesh Tone, and it's sort of like a shimmery flesh tone color. And I'm going to pick that up on my Coastal Scents BRC S02 brush. And it's pretty shimmery, but you can, if you don't want a lot of shimmer, you can just go in with more of like a matte color. But she has a pretty shimmery color right on her brow bone to kind of highlight under there. So I'm going to go in with the same color. And I'm also going to put this on my inner corner, the inner corners of my eye. Just like that. So it's a very fresh look, and very, very, very wearable, so you could wear this every day if you wanted to. So the last thing for the eyes before the lashes are, I'm going to take this eyeliner brush, it's a super, super tiny one, and I'm going to take Espresso, still from the Lorac palette, and I'm just going to follow the lash line as carefully as I can. You really just want to tap this on, because what we're doing is not trying to make the eyeliner scene, but rather putting it on my lashes, really close to my lashes, to enhance them and make them look thicker. This is a great trick. I'm going to slightly wing it up. So you see it makes my lashes look thicker and darker than this eye. I'm going to come back to the eyes, but in the meantime I'm going to do the face. And I'm going to start out with my L'Oreal BB cream. It's the Youth Code one in number Light, shade Light. I'm going to squeeze just a little dab of that and take it with my foundation brush. This is by Sonia Kashuk. I don't normally put BB cream or foundation on, but her skin is really perfect and I just want to add like a nice glow, and BB creams are perfect because they kind of add a dewy finish instead of foundations, which are more heavy. So if you're just starting out, you might try a BB cream first. But I'm just going to dot this on my face and blend it in. And I'm going to blend it in with my e.l.f. Powder brush because I think this brush is amazing. Picking up a little bit more foundation, forehead, and blend. This BB cream in particular is very, very sheer. So again, if you're scared to like jump full into like BB creams or foundation, this is a great one to start out with. And it comes in a nice variety of shades. And I'm just bringing this along down my neck so there's not a line cutting it off. Okay, to set the powder, I'm going to be using my NYC loose face powder in Naturally Beige. This stuff is so messy. Oh my gosh. Every time I use it, I have to vacuum my rug. And I'm going to take it on my Bake powder brush, which is, you guessed it, by Sonia Kashuk. I love their brushes. I think they're great. And I'm just loosely setting my makeup so it's not like shiny, because I'm going to add that shine myself. So I'm gonna put on my contour now, and I'm using the e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzer duo like always. And I'm gonna actually take it this time. Normally I take it with my artistry brush, but this time I'm gonna take it with my Sonia Kashuk really big fluffy brush. Ew. And it is a huge powdery brush, so she doesn't have like a super harsh contour, but more of like warming up her complexion and a nice tan going on. So that is what I'm going to create here. I'm just going to put a little bit on my cheeks here, and then I'm going to blend that out. And then a little bit on my forehead, just for that really bronzed look that I just love. Okay. Coming back to my eyes, I'm going to be using Benefit's They're Real mascara. It's the perfect mascara if you want your lashes to look fake. And I'm just going to put that on before I add the individual lashes. I love this mascara. So I'm going to add a little bit, some individual lashes, and I'm using the ones by Ardell and the Duo Glue, the dark toned one. And I'm going to take my lash, and it's really hard to do without tweezers. Ugh. Okay, and I'm going to pop that right on the end for an extra flare. I'm going to add a few more of those to my lashes. So I have finished the lashes. They're very full and black and long. So onto lips. And the lip product that I'm using is MAC's Honey Love lipstick, which is the perfect nude, which she's got going in the photo here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, very, very nude lips with a nice gloss on them. So that's what I'm going to do. I love this nude. It just brings the attention right back up to the eyes. And the gloss I'm using is the Almay Liquid Lip Balm in Blooming. And this is probably my favorite lip gloss that I own. I love it. So this is the completed Emma Watson look. I will zoom in on the eyes and the lips and the face. It's a very easy, naturally beautiful look, and it's very crisp and clean. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you have any requests, you can just put them in the comments below, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye! Mwah.